Hello everyone, Vendors here. As always, let's make a sound test, say how you hear me, if it's good, if it's not too loud, etc. If I'm going to talk too fast or you cannot understand me, just let me know, okay? I have this habit that I'm starting to talk too fast and people can't understand me. It's also because my English is not perfect, but it's a side thing. How's the music? I hope it's not too loud. Voice sounds good, music it sounds good. Okay, so I think we can start. Vernis. I'm Vernis now. You are the best. Pozdrowienia, super robota. Thanks, Zintek. Music's fine. Total War Chariots can't be like Troy because it has monsters. What's with the Tomb King's Chariots? I saw that you were talking about it on the chat, but I really don't know. I didn't play Troy, didn't have time for it, because was modding quite intensively lately. Today we will be modding and we'll be doing Legendary Lords for the Tomb Kings. I will show you what's on the table right now. Units in Troy have a very little mass and chariots will take 60% of the unit's health in a charge and they can just keep doing it. Someone said that there are like 32 chariots in one unit? It's true? I cannot imagine it. I really need to check this game. By the way, it's the new official soundtrack of Tomb Kings. I think it's a very nice soundtrack. So I think that we will be doing today. As all of you know, the Tomb Kings technology free, it has something like that you can awake the dynasty Tomb Kings, so those guys. And the only difference with those guys is that they have this unique trait. Those traits are cool, but besides that, it's a fully generic Tomb King Lord. And the thing that we'll be doing today, we want to change it. We want to make each of those 6 lords to not be generic lords, but legendary lords. So with their own weapons, look. We probably won't be able to do skills today, but we'll start on those. What programs do you use for modding? I'm using Pack File Manager and Rusty Pack File Manager. It depends what I'm doing. Still, chariots in SFO are very weak and get rolled by an infantry. It really depends. Chariots are very good micro unit. Like in against AI, even the basics chariots will win you any game if you use them properly. But overall, I don't like chariots because how micro depending they are. Weston, I can remind you what last time happened when you were using Rusty Pack File Manager with a save bug. That's sadly still persistent in Rusty. I really like it, but it has a very annoying bug that can demolish a lot of work. So getting back to those lords. First thing, the generic lords are receiving a very cool thing. Let's go to the generic lords. It's already on level 30 because I want to show you something. Normally in vanilla they have a choice of 4 gods. Right now they have a choice of 8 gods. All received significant buffs, and starting on level 5 they can pick one of those skills. Then on level 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. So first choice, hit points and magic resistance, or plus 5 melee attack for basic units. You pick one, second is locked. Let's take health. Another one, 8% all money gains, or public order and growth. This time let's take with the money. Another, plus 10% missile and weapon damage for all your army when attacking, or armor when attacking. You pick one. Another one, construction cost minus 10%. We know how powerful this is for the Tomb Kings. Or casualty replenishment plus 15%. Also a lot. Let's go with the construction. Another one, minus 5 armor, melee attack and missile strength for armies in the region, enemy armies in the region. Or vigor loss reduction and fire resistance for whole your army. Let's go with this one. And the last one is you get a regeneration and indomitable abilities, or you're lowering leadership of enemy armies by 5% when they are attacking you, and your army is have 70% casualty attrition resistance. So you pick one of those. The purpose of those skills is that your generic Tomb King's lords you will be able to master them to your liking. The gods on the top also received a lot of changes, like Ptra now also increase weapon strength and missile strength of chariots. It was not doing this, was only Tomb Kings and chariots leadership and defense. Geheb received missile resistance minus 10 for enemy armies in the region, so it's good for your missile armies. Syrian, the names of the gods are interesting. Plus 5 growth faction wide, the rest are similar. Asap received plus 5 melee attack during ambushes. And little changes. Kasar is a new one, so movement speed for all your units is increased by 25% when you are on your own on allied territory. Also bonus fighting on desert and campaign movement plus 25%. Public, the next one is something. Public order plus 3 on all local province. Magic item drop chance plus 25%, and leadership in foreign territory for hold your army plus 10. Next one is Ulafap. You get 2 carrions, armor piercing weapon for carrions plus 10, so a lot. Charge bonus plus 10, and sacking and post battle. So with this one you can make carrions real killers. And the last one is tax plus 10% for your own local province. Enemy siege holdout minus 2, and ward save plus 8 for hold your army when in foreign territory. On level 10 you can pick only one of those. And as I was showing previously, you have these 12 skills that also will be locking themselves, and Tomb Kings will receive a way to change their weapons to not only use sword and shield, but also bows. But I will be showing this in the future. And right now we will start modding. As I was saying, those dynasty guys, right now in vanilla, the only difference between them and a normal generic lord is their trait. So this one has public order, characters, etc. When the one that we got had aggressive. This is the only difference, and purpose of this next update is make Tomb Kings, not Tomb King 1. Not Tomb King, but Tomb Kings. We have more than one king, yeah? And let's make those kings very interesting and unique. That's the purpose. I'll show you what was done already. I had to make that those lords are working as a separate entity, because right now in vanilla they are clones of Tomb King. They are not even the separate units, but the clones of them. So for now I made them as a separate entities. And we'll show you what we did. Okay, so Alcazar, a very important thing, all of those guys will have a native basic mount on them. So you will be not able to change mounts on them. They will have like a roll straight away. So Alcazar will be all about chariots, and he starts on a chariot. His look will be making his look right now. I will be showing you how to do it. Then Vakfak, he will be a duelist on a horse, very good at killing and sniping at the lords. Tutep will having a bow. Setep will be a very good infantry cleaver, so he will be having a AoE attack, and you can think about him. What character would be a fitting? He's not a duelist, but he has 2 swords and kills a lot of infantry with each swing. Lashmizar, let me think. This guy will be hybrid. He will be a mage. Yeah, he will be a melee mage. And Karakas will be all about constructs, things, and such things. Oh, clearly Nakai. Yeah. That's what I meant. The moment like Nakai is charging, is killing everything. Very good comparison. Okay, guys. First of all, we need to... I think that we can do the bowmen first. Right now they are using the Tomb Prince models, but I think that this guy... so, Trutrep. Let's start with the Tutep. Now we are going to pack file manager. I'll show you how to do it. This will be like a lightly stream, so you can ask questions, etc. I will try to answer them ASAP. The only thing that I did that made them stand alone, the rest had to be done. It was Tutep? God damn it, I don't remember. It was Tutep, yeah. Tutep? Yeah, he's using a wolf card animation. Those names are very confusing. So this is the land units table. This is like the main table for the units. It's having things like their stats, their armor, their charge bonus, etc. 80 armor can stay for now. We are not looking on those. First we need to set him to be working, because right now he doesn't have any things like weapon only for him, etc. Quick question, is it possible for a lord to have a skill that rises their mass? No. It's not possible. Spicanor, I was talking what we'll be going to do. There's also much more things that we already did for the Tomb Kings. I think when those lords will be ready, we will be over 50% of things for the Tomb Kings done. Okay, so we need to find his weapon. There are 2 tables, primary melee weapon and primary missile weapon. He have bow, so we need to do those. This is the shield, so he does not have shield. Why he have shield here? Because it's a copy of his normal version from Tomb King's Generic Lords. There will be lords. There will be normally lords in custom. But with full honesty, I can make them as a heroes, same as the Alastar is for the Hyles. Like in custom games, Alastar is a hero, so you can have him with your Tyrion or Teclis, but in campaign, he's a lord. I can make the same thing here. They are lords. They are technically lords, but I made them for the custom, so you can see all of them at once. Probably we will leave them as heroes. Campaign only heroes for the custom game. Question: are you gonna go only for Tekken and touch Norska in the next update, or any something to the factions as well? This is a fully Norska and Tomb King's rework. So Norska is also part of this update, but we're just making Tomb Kings right now. About the tab, the thing that I'm always doing to naming primary male weapons and missile weapon the same way as a character's name, if it's a unique one, so it's always easier for me to check everything. Fear Terror, no, he's a small guy. High melee value, okay. Let's go with the weapons. Now we need to find a suitable weapon for him, and we'll just copy it and then rework its stats. Sword of Hero. It have a bonus versus infantry. It's not needed. But will fit for now, just to make him work in. We also need to set his missile weapon, so his bow will be working. And I'll just copy it here, because we need to find a suitable set for it. Bow horse. Yeah, it can be a bow horse. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. About the now we need to set the projectile to missile weapon, so his arrow. I can make that he will be shooting cows or worse things if you want, but it can hurt a balance a little bit. It's really not hard to do such stuff. I think we can base him for the beginning on how it's called, the Hans Marshal. Yeah, let's base him on a Hans Marshal. He will have a bigger range because he's a good guy. How much Marcus is 200. Don't care about stats right now. We just need to set things so they will be working. Okay. Empire bow. Now we can change what's the display and projectile audio, so we can make that it's looking like a cow or something like that. It's really easy thing. But we want him to looking like a Tomb King bow. We have a Tomb King arrow normal. To tap. Projectile display. Okay. The last thing that we need to set that I forgot is how much ammo he will have. Let's make it 25, something like that for now. We'll be adjusting those. Let's check if everything works. Will Khalida get a better archer unit? I'm not spoiling anything about units today, but there will be many cool unique stuff for each of the legendary lords. Good evening. After releasing the Wild Loot update in February, do you think that with the release of the latest Warhammer 2 DLC, you will have a lot of change about the Wood Elves again? I'm sure that I will have a lot of changes with Wood Elves, because probably CA will just overwrite everything that I did, so I cannot do anything with it. I don't know what they will add, but I can assume that they will change everything that I did. Shame, because I think we made wonderful work with Wood Elves, but they own the game, and let's be honest, they are much better in what they are doing than the models, so I don't mind. Yeah. So he should be working right now to tap. Let's check if he's shooting properly. Come on, guy. Shoot him. Oh, and he have wolf heart animation, so okay, I know what's the problem here. Yeah, he have he killed anything at least. He have wolf heart animation, so as you see, Amber Bow. We'll need to change it. Shame. The best username. Hello. If the new units are based about Nakakara pyramids, how will Ketep deal with them? Again, I think that I cannot spoil, but all legendary lords will have a way to get those new units that I'm not spoiling right now. And I was thinking how to make it for Ketep, so he don't need to go to the other side of the world to get those. Don't worry, all will be fine on this regard. We need to change the animation for Tutep, because I forgot that Hans Marshal Wolfheart animation have this thing with the bow. Let's just use the Hans Marshal. We are taking the animation, and yeah, I'll show you the first thing that you should not do as you modding. So go to tab, and you just pass the animation to our lord, and I'll show you what happens right now. Nothing good. Spoiler. Is there gonna be a new exclusive legendary units available only to particular legendary lords or Norska or Tomb Kings? Yes. Bartes asked when the next DLC would be released. I'm betting end of September. I think because in most cases when they were hinting next DLC with blog post or anything, the DLC was usually 2-3 months away. So I think it will be end of September. The best user said that his Tomb Kings are his favorite faction. With full honesty, I didn't play like a full campaign for the Tomb Kings since the SFO update, and right now I was playing them, and I really think that's the best faction made by Creative Assembly in Warhammer 2, because it's not brilliant, it's not something grandeur, but it's very balanced in its own way, and it's very packed. If you know what I mean. Like recently, I like changes to the greenskins, but I think that they were overdone. Some stuff, they are OP as hell. Vampire Coast had this very big problem on the release, that they were OPS 7 hells, and Tomb Kings didn't have this. They were just packed. This happens if you don't add animation properly. Let's move him. This is a new unit. Best new unit for the Tomb Kings. I hope you like it. Let's make a cinematic. Yeah, this is what happens if you don't add a proper animation to the proper culture. Each culture have a set of animations that had to be overwritten to them. So to the Tomb Kings culture, we are adding the Hans Marshal animation that Tutep is using right now. Hakaran Bow Riders. He lowers leadership by 100 in the area, but only for own units. So we make like a basic thing for him. Now what I would like to do is change his look. Janky Dice, sorry, can you tell me what are you doing? Are you modding right now? I'm very ignorant. Yes, I'm modding right now. Oh, we have a lot of people just came. So hello everyone. I was not expecting so many people on today's stream. Yes, I'm modding. Overall, in the near future I hope to stream much more and showing modding. Right now it's really hard because my son is over 2 years, and everyone that have children know that 2 years is the worst age for the children, and I'm really exhausted. And other thing is that we're working some parts of the apartment, so I will be having my office in a very small room, very tight room, but still. So I'll be able to log myself there and stream for you, and I think work much more efficient, because right now my desk is in the middle of living room. So like everyone have access here and can interrupt it. We're talking about variants. Now, right now I'm explaining everything, but with the next lord we'll be doing it much faster. So to change the look of our lord, we are not making any new models, but you can make a very good looking units using parts from other models, from other units. And that's what we are going to do. We will check how other characters are looking, and we will just mix and match stuff. Let me just step to tap. We're just going to check some of the units. Maybe some of them will be looking cool, so we'll be able to mix and match stuff on them. Sadly, there are not a lot models here. The new units that Tomb Kings are getting will be mostly new models made by Zodat, and he's really doing nice job out here. I really like the canopy text, and in Edris Eternos text I would love if we got another ultra powerful ultra late game upgrades for the other factions. Spycanor are already in SFO. Factions that have endgame are Beastmen, endgame rewards as Beastmen, Wood Elves, Vampire Coast. Soon Vampire Coast will have in how it was called. Oh my god, totally forgot. Mortal Empires. Empire also have it right now, and Chaos have it. So a lot of factions have it, but in a different alliteration. For the Tomb Kings, what's very interesting, each legendary lord will have a different endgame reward. Yeah. Let's look on those models if anything from here could look cool. No, they look too generic. Something from here. Yeah, much faster for sure. Some of them have this very cool golden mask. I think we be able to use it, the golden mask. Here, also the golden masks. This guy. Oh, this is our guy. He already looks kinda cool. He's using a part from the prince, so it's a difference. He already looks cool. I like him. But we will need to mix and match things for him. Damn, he's looking cool, like a hunter. But right now he's using a generic stuff. I'll show you how to do it. Pam 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 pam. This is those tables that you see are looks of the units. There's a lot of them. There are also Empire banners here. A lot of Empire banners. Not gonna show them today. Let's go with 2-tap. And how it is. Right now, his weapon, there are slots in the variants of look. And you have something like, this is a category for a weapon. And the game will randomize one of those 4 weapons. You can have max 5 in one category. To have more than 5, you need to make groups, but we're not going to talk about this. So, as I was saying, so right now, he's a legendary lord, so he has to have a set look. And that's why we cannot make him be randomized in any way. Weston is asking when he's going to show his new stuff. Soon, Weston, soon. You know how to make custom models. I'm not able to do my own custom models, like things that Chaos Robbie is doing or Shawn Muscle. I'm able to do textures. I'm not that talented like those guys. You're not using RPFM? No, because RPFM have very nasty saving bug, and I'm using it for different things. With full honesty, both PFM and RPFM are great, but I'm using them for different things. Like when I'm operating on a very huge tables, I'm using RPFM to find stuff, but when I'm using such small stuff like now, I'm using PFM because it's much more efficient. Junkie Dice asking, is that right that the lore of Nakara is lots better than vanilla? Why? I think it's more interesting, not better. I played Arkan yesterday and he gets minus 200 relationship with vampires, but I don't know, this is intended. He's getting minus 12, 200, but also plus 300. Easy. Okay, so he's using right now only a normal skeleton warrior sword, so let's make him a better sword, of course. And I've opened, those are vanilla files when we have all the stored models for vanilla characters. Let's go with the Tomb King, any of them. Let's just go with any sword, so he will have a better sword right now. And yes, you can see his head has 5 variants, torso have 5 variants, and legs have 3 variants. We need to change it. I think that for his legs we can try. This is a funny thing because we'll need to mix and match things. Let's go with the Tomb King, the generic one. I want to check his look, but I don't see here. The parts of his body are not in this file. It means that this is a reference to different place. But I was prepared with the tables. Tomb King, yeah, and we'll see how many variants we have. Okay, so with the Tomb Kings looks like that his legs and torso are one part and the head is a different part, so it's a little bit problematic for us, but I think we'll manage it. We'll just going to check some normal heads. Then let's go with this head, and for now we are testing for, let's go with the number 5. Let's see how it will look. Number 5 and legs number 1. 2 tap, done. There is a possibility to make one model on a second model. It's a cool thing, and sometimes it gives a very fine results. When I made the contact with the vampire, it was Lord Chaos. I don't have your game. How can I know it? What do you have in your game? I don't know what's here in the game. Maybe you were in a bad mood with them.
I fight for the greater good.
Arkan. Plus 100 with vampire counts. Many 90% of reports that we have on SFO are not SFO faults right now. I'm showing you that it's not SFO fault that I'm going to show you right now. The thing. Bow, bow, bow. You see on the top right, diplomatic relations with vampire counts plus 300. Why? Because there is aversion minus 200. So probably you were seeing aversion minus 200. Maybe you were fighting wars that they didn't like. It's not that when you meet them you are positive, like from the top. Maybe you had wars that they didn't like or were finding his allies. Rentek is fine with the tables. As always. Do we have any vampire? No, we don't have any vampire here. You look, lure prejudice, tolerance to followers of Nagash, plus 100. Everything's fine here. So Van asked me about mini campaigns. I think that mini campaigns in the game one were the Beastman campaign was good. A mini campaign. The Wood Elves one was very bad in my opinion. I didn't like the Wood Elves mini campaign. But the mini campaigns has to be done properly. The Wood Elves were the Athel Lauren map was cool, but I didn't felt it. I really like the Beastman mini campaign. Let's go check how our 2-tap is looking right now. I think he looks cool. Maybe his legs need to be changed. He's looking like a king. What do you think, guys? I think that his legs has to be changed. You have some huge damn sword, mate. What do you think? There should have been an Underground Karak 8-Pix mini campaign. The Warlord DLC is fantastic, I think, but I don't think it's that needed. Maybe his legs. Oh, his legs is more like a... Which dynasty is him? His... I don't remember. 2-tap is 4th or a 5th. I think he looks cool for his dynasty. Sorry. Maybe his legs to be more royal. Those legs, all of those guys are like skeleton one only. This is not good. We don't have a lot of proper models to change stuff. You just say that because you're Pelagar fanboy. Yeah, I am Pelagar fanboy, that's why I'm saying that. The masked tomb guards and necrotics use are pretty cool. Ushapti legs. Ushapti legs. Ushapti legs are too big. And they use different animation. And this is a thing that different animation, skeleton, cannot fit to others. Necrotech, this is a very good saying. I think I can make a mix of Necrotech and a golden mask of Tomb Guard. I think that would work. I'll go with the Tomb Prince. I want to look on the old models. So how to transfer Mortal Empire's campaign if there will be a new engine? There won't be a new engine. I'm 99% sure that there will be a new engine because all things that you see were made on the old engine, the Warhammer 1, and they are not going to change it for the third game because the conversion from this game to the third game would be a really hard for the devs. And then this engine is not bad. After the speed potion, it's much better. He got much better legs. He doesn't have good legs. No, Necrotech's not fitting here, I think. No, Necrotechs are not looking that good. The Lich Priest are looking cool, but we'll be making a Hybrid Lord. So maybe we'll use from him. I was checking the music. Chunky wants to add Skaven legs and Scorpion head if you wanna. No, I cannot. I can show you what happens if such things are added. They do not end well. Where's 2-tap? 2-tap, 2-tap. I think that for the king he should have better legs. His chest is cool. His Chest is okay, I think. He's more like a warrior king, so he would be cool. Two-tap campaign. It was variant 1, let's change it to variant 2. Should be fine. He looks pretty badass. Yeah, I think he does. Having a archer lord would be cool thing. Today we'll be probably only doing the basics with the weapons and the look. On the next stream I will be having the skills ready, probably. I don't know if we'll be able to stream this week. I was thinking to make 2 ways of streaming per week, so one is fully SFO and second is vanilla or different games, even like things like Vermintide that I really like. Maybe something with the pulse. I was talking with Merger Kill recently, maybe we'll be make a ninja stream once. Western Sammy wanted to stream also. It's always good to talk with the people and take some feedback into consideration. He has a sad face. He's like, I just woke up from my grave, please help me. Those guys are very sad. Let's check. 2-tap. A lot of clipping here. Don't like it. We need those legs. Yeah, he will get those legs. Look on this animation from the Hans Marshall. It's so dope. Yeah, I think that we have 2-tap. 2-tap particularly ready. I'll just change to 3. Let me check my notes and we'll make a Castle Lord round. How do you think that Sisters of Twilight will be implemented? I have one rule, no DLC, no talk. I think it's sometimes it's a waste of time to talk about the DLCs that are not released right now. That's my only opinion. I'm checking my list, and the next lord that we should do is Vakhaf. He will be a caster lord on a horse, and he will be focused about horses, etc. Vavka. Let me just check, where is he? Vakhaf. Those names are... you know how they are. Let's go with the... The Vavka can have a golden mask, I think. We can combine one of those with a golden mask. I'm sure we have to combine models. Really cool stuff can out of those. Rakatep. So his legs can stay the same, but we'll use the chest from Lich Priest. If those are separate, yes, those are separate, very cool. So they are different torso and different legs. Let's go with one of those. You can have the second legs that we had. And the first head, he's using a Cetra halberd, but we'll change it in a minute. It can be Lich Priest staff. For now, we will see how it looks like. And one of the Tomb Guard. We need to find a skeleton Tomb Guard, armored base. Body, hand, skeleton warriors, armored head. No, Tomb Guard base. Okay, so we need to find which of those 5 heads is the head we are looking for. So right now we have 2 slots, the same name, head. We'll just rename the second one, and that way 2 models will be in the same spot. Junkie Dice, never play SFO, start tomorrow. Is it balanced or there are OP things? Of course there are OP things. There is a cool video about vanilla, how balanced it is. you cannot expect from a mod that's made by the several people to be fully balanced as the full game. Of course, there's abuses, there are other things. I'm not going to say that SFO is balanced, because it's not. I would be lying if I would say so. Of course, SFO is not balanced. Is it a fun mod? I think it's a fun mod. It's hard to compare SFO to vanilla because it have different balance. It's like it's same with all other mods. If you will be Frosty Demise, Overhaul, or Cut Up, Boys Will Be Boys, you cannot compare those to vanilla because they have own balance for stuff. Can you have a doom stacks of several units or anything? Yeah, you can. Oh my god, he's looking so bad. Look what I did with the head. So you see there are two models at once right now. It's not looking as bad as I feared, but also the different one may be looking better. It's looking a little silly right now. The chest need to be changed for sure, because this chest is looking bad. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Back half. I really don't like when people are raging on me that SFO is not balanced. It's a free mod, you don't need to use it. Really. If you don't like it, don't use it. Of course it's not balanced. I would love it to be balanced, but it will never be balanced. It's only a mod. Beastmen have two endgame rewards. First for taking all the Wood Elves, so for Oak of Ages, and the second for killing Bretonia and Empire. You have a battle, and for this battle you're getting some rewards. There are like Frenzy for all the Lords, several things. I don't remember all of them, but they are quite cool. I have a question, because many people are asking me if I played Troy. I did not play it, and on the beginning of the stream we talked that there are some chariot spam. I did not play it, but you said that there are like 32 units of chariots. That's a lot. Let's check Vakaf. Okay, he's looking a little better. Only a little. What's wrong with his chest? I have a different idea for him. I think we can do a different thing for him. So let's find a golden mask and give him a body of a Tomb King, normal Tomb King. Campaign variants, body, Tomb King. Okay. Equipment body, one of those. So his thing will be the head. His thing will be the head. Staff, body, and let's find the golden mask. They just roll over one unit in any time, taking no damage. Oh, nice, good balance. It's cool that they finally added more resources, like a real more resources. Junkie Dice, I'm not mad or anything, or I don't think that you're complaining. In SFO there's a thing that many people really don't understand, that campaign difficulty levels are not affecting AI. AI ESFO is always the same hard, only the difference is legendary because it gets bonuses there, but on let's say on very hard, player doesn't have any bonuses. It's like a pure player against little buffed AI. On hard, you are buffed. On normal, you are even more buffed, and on easy, you are even more buffed. So if someone's not enjoying SFO on very hard or hard, I encourage to lower the difficulty, and it's not that you're handicapping anything. And experience is too cool. I usually play on hard and very hard because I know the game very well. But I'm not the best player, but I just know the game. But I usually lose campaign on very hard, with full honesty. Same with the battle. I'm always playing battle on normal because I don't like cheats of the AI in battles. Easy is minus 10% of the AI stats in battle. Hard is plus 10%, and very hard is plus 20%. Only a thing. There was a very enraged person that if it's here, I say hello to you. I don't have any grudges against you, but he made a post that his game is too hard for him. He's playing on very hard. The game is too hard, and he cannot have fun from it. And I said him that he should lower the difficulty because that's the purpose of difficulty levels. So he said that I told that he sucks in the games, and I said no, I did not say that he sucks in the game, but the difficulty levels have a purpose in the game, and you should use those. Nothing more. We have a necklace guy. We'll fix it in a minute. He's looking cool as a king, but we need to fix his spine. That's missing right now. Nothing hard to do. Nothing really hard to do. And to fix his spine, we will go and find a skeletal base and just put there a body of a skeleton, and as it's a skeleton, it will be beneath his body, so everything will be working, I hope. Okay, let's call it body 1, and it can be any skeleton, I hope. For some reason, the horse portions. What's horse portions? I'm filthy casual and always play normal, and greeny bloody, and that's why I made difficulty spikes in SFO very high, so everyone can enjoy it. Without, even if you want to make game even easier, use easy sub mod, and it's an easy peasy. If you enjoy it, why not? Honey Bunny, the girl that's working with us for several months right now, she's only playing on normal, and she enjoyed it, and that's not a bad thing. That's why the difficulty levels are. But if someone's saying that his winker is small because he's playing on a lower difficulty, it's not my problem. Did we fix? Yep, and we fixed the guy. Guys, what do you think about him? See, he will be a castle lord that will be buffing or your cavalry, and he will also probably have a lot of Nehakara. You think that his look is fine? He's looking like a king? I think that there's a small chance that he's gonna give some cool unique features for the main factions campaigns in Total Warhammer that don't have any like Reikland or Friend on the ground. One, I think there are no chances for such stuff. CA very rarely get backs to factions that they already reworked. Heinrich Klemmer. Vampire counts greater Arcane Conduit. Heinrich Kemner doesn't have a greater Arcane Conduit in SFO. Weston, can you check it while we're doing the stream, please? Hmm. Give him something to the left hand. Yeah, maybe. Maybe spear, or something like that. Have a small clipping with the hand, but I think it's not that noticeable. Maybe. Let me think. I have an idea, because probably he uses an animation of. Let me explain in a minute. Yeah. If a Lich Priest have an animation on a horse with a sword and a staff, we can just use it. Weston, please check the Heinrich Kemmler and Greater can do it. If he does not have it, we need to add it. Yeah, we can do it that way. Look, guys. He will have a sword here with this silly open hand. Sword or a spear. Junkie dies because he doesn't have swords in both, because he's gonna be a caster. It's gonna be a caster lord. Okay, yeah, I think with this animation he will look cool. Let's do it. But with a spear. Not with a sword, but with a spear. He will be looking cool. I hope. So first we need to change the animation. The animation is from a Lich Priest. We need to find character Lich Priest. He have only one mount, so main animation, tomb, steed, staff and sword. Perfectos, I would say. And Vakhafu, those names. Yep. So we change the animation. Animation is from the Tomb King, so we don't need to change the culture. Please tell me if I'm speaking too fast and you cannot understand me. I'm not gonna be mad or anything, just say, Venris, we cannot understand you. Please speak a little slower. We'll take in the template from the Lich Priests. And we had staff number 2 used because it was looking cool. And here we have Lich Priest sword, but swords and spears will be fitting the hand same, so we can just take it from who has a cool looking spear. The Necropolis Knights should have it. Tail, nope. Necrotech, no. Armored base, dual sword shield. Ushapti. Sometimes the variants are not in the same place, so a little bit problematic to find them. Scarab. State. Oh, I know who uses the Tomb King's Spear. It's a Beastman unit that I made. Tsanagors are using the one. Yeah. Tomb King's Skeletal Spear. It should be fine. And it should be fine. "100 projectiles." Greeny, I don't know if you remember, but there was a streaming. I was streaming modding of Tomb Kings when they were released, and I made the Casket of Souls shooting thousands of projectiles, and it was killing everything on the map with one shot. It was a funny thing. Funny to remember it. Greeny Blood Angel. About the food for the Skaven. Yeah, I really like the food changes for the Skaven also. They're more relevant for sure. Let's check him. Look how cool is he. He have a spear and stuff. I think it's ready. What do you think? Would you like to have such a lord in your campaign? I hope you are. Only thing that I like with the kings that all of them have this thing on the back, and this one would not have it. Double stuff. His clock is bugged. Yeah, his clock is bugged. Overall models are clipping a lot on mounts. Like a lot. About the colors are going to be changed later on. Don't be afraid. I can make him black or something like that. It's not a problem. I'm looking on this guy. He has this gold thing, and I think it would be looking better because his neck is not like perfect right now. Sorry for whining, but I really like to have those stuff done properly for the first time, so I don't need to go and do them again. Vakhav head. Let's combine those heads. There will be a lot of clipping then. We won't use it. Vakhav head 1. Yeah, he's really missing that color. I agree. Don't think Beastman units are inherently weak. The AI just struggles to fund good armies. It's not about the funding. Same with the Chaos. I was testing things like infinite money for the Chaos and the Beastman, and the AI was still not making anything. AI does. This is the same problem with Nakai. AI does not know how to manage horde factions at all in this game. This is the biggest problem of those. I even tested 25. Yeah, I think 25. It was 25 stacks of chaos, and they still died. They still just died almost instantly. AI just don't know how to properly use them. Let's go Vakhav. Okay, guys, I think we managed to do it. And no, this weird thing on the back. Damn it. The face is not looking bad. He have the clipping. Like the face is cool. The face is really cool. But we have a clipping here. We have a clipping here. Change with the bone giant. We sadly cannot do things like this. He's looking cool. I really appreciate how he's looking right now. But let's check a different head. Maybe the different head won't be so problematic on the top. It was one. Now let's check a second one. Yeah, I know he's looking cool, but I have this clipping on the top. To solve this clipping, I could change the texture of this model top of the head, so it will be the same as the golden mask head, and you would not be seeing the clipping, but it takes a little time to do it. I always avoid doing such small things for a small effort. It's not worth it, I think. Just a thing. By the way, I'm only reminding that we have a donation button on bottom. Subscribe if you like this channel. I was never able to say such things like YouTubers are doing. Oh, it's even worse. Yeah, it's even worse here. damn head. Or maybe it's better. It's better with a second one. No strange things around. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's better than it was. I think it's manageable. Let's check another one, but this one is manageable. About the donations. Weston just sent it $1. I love you. Thank you, Weston. I appreciate it, as always. Let's go with the head 3. In that speed, we're not gonna finish all of them today. Is he the first legendary lord for SFO the Vakav? I think he's the first dynasty. Weston, as you are here, can you check the Heinrich Kemmler if he have greater arcane conduit, please? Vakav is the first dynasty guy, so he will be a hybrid caster. Will be buffing cavalry units. He have greater arcane conduit? Huh, strange. There was a report that he does not have it. Hashut champion. Hashut. Oh, this is one of my favorite chaos gods. Hashut. Oh my god, he's looking like a monk. This is bad. Oh, this is very bad. Not this one. The second one was the best right now. Imagine not being immortal. No, I mean, I will check. Okay, sorry. Sorry then. Ashira donated $1. Aryavu too. Oh, thank you, Ashira. Thank you very much. I remember the times when saying men saying to men, I love you was like bad looking. You cannot even say it as a friend. Sometimes. It's a hard topic. I don't want to talk about it. Vakav, please. I want you to be ready. The same thing. Oh, it's worst. Okay, so... Oh, it's much worse. We have only one variant to check, and we're getting back to the second. He will have this little clipping on the top, but I think it's worth it, because this mask is looking dope. Is this the best way to... Yeah. I have a donation only by PayPal. This channel is fully free. It doesn't have any advertise or anything. I don't plan to have advertise on this channel. I don't want any of you to have ads here. So if someone wants to support me, please support me directly. I don't remember how it was, but it's not 20%. It's a little bit less, I think. The fee is mostly by the PayPal. Of course, I have a Polish tax later. It's quite huge, but it's around 18, something like that. I'm not sure, so I cannot say. Same thing, even worse. Sadly. Let's go with the second. To tap the second. Head, torso. I did not change that? Oh, not to tap. Vakav. Do you know how to Vakav? Did you already made only caster one? How is it built out? I cannot say. Right now we're only making stats, we are not making skills. About the casters, Tomb Kings are going to get new generic lord. They won't be only Tomb Kings, but also Archlich Priest. And Archlich Priest, to avoid the situation that's already with High Elves Lords, that you have 12 different caster lords and your campaign you're seeing only caster lords. You'll be having something that Archlich Priest will be always recruiting on minimum level 2, so we will be having skills to spend, and you will be able to pick one of the 4 lords when you recruit him, not before, when you recruit him. This way we will be avoiding a bloat of lords that's already in High Elves and Dark Elves rosters. He only have normal Arcane Conduit, no greater Arcane Conduit. Okay, Weston, just remind me of it on Discord. I will change it for the next version. Thanks for the report, guys. I was showing on the beginning of the stream that the generic Tomb Kings will have a lot of choices with cool bonuses and even a way to have bow, etc. Okay, let's look on the notes. We have 2 lords ready. We have Rakash. He is on a War Sphinx, so he won't need a lot of changes for the look. Lachmizach, he is a duelist on horse. Setup, let's go with the setup. Setup is having a dual swords on foot. He will be like a little Nakai. Setup. Overall, I really like the idea with those unique Tomb Kings. They also will have a branching upgrades. So there will be a lot of ways to play at them. And very important thing, Archon will have different abilities for them. Like vastly different abilities for them. He's using a Skeletor. Let's make a different weapon for him. Using the Tomb King swords. It will look cooler. Setup. Ketep. Okay. Let's go with the body now. My body. Hero Titan Lich Priest. I want to check something. The Lich Priest's leg. Yeah, but the rest of the body will be from Tomb King. Equipment. Name. Body. So torso. Let's go. Let's go number 3. Let's say. I'm just guessing right now. And head will be any of the tomb prints. Don't need to change it right now. And sometimes I wonder what warp stars in Lore of the Shadows is meant to achieve with its 100 damage. Warp stars. It's 100 damage per projectile thing. Archon is getting a lot of different things. I think that I also can spoil for you with the Tomb King Lords. I think it's a neat idea. I'll show you in action. So let's go with campaign selection. Let's go Cetra. So for example, you have faction effects for each of your legendary lords. Tomb Kings won't have it anymore. They will have only one effect, and the rest of the effects you will be able to pick from one of 4 choices on the turn 1. So, example, on the turn 1 Cetra, you will be able to make that Cetra is going to be buffed a lot, but other lords will be weaker, and you will be gaining a lot of, let's say, gold for conquering. So, Cetra do not serve, Cetra rule, and things like that. Queen Khalida can go into the semi-rage for hunt for the vampires overall, but she'll be also hurting in income other stuff, but she will be much powerful against those other factions getting new abilities. So you can say that each legendary lords for the Tomb Kings will have 4 faction effects that you can pick. Something like a Beastmen have in SFO right now, when on the first turn you have to pick I think it was a prophecy thing that we called, and imagine that each of those legendary lords will have their own prophecy to fulfill, and you can pick. So more ways to make your campaign different, even with the same lord. Who we were changing, guys? How's name was? Tutep, Vakuf, are that the setup? We were making setup. Two swords with clipping. It won't be clipping because it's using vanilla animation that's already working. Guys, Sammy, he's not looking good. I think the head only needs to be changed, but yeah, I like him. There are some clipping here. I don't know why he's moving so weirdly. Hey, but he's look cool. He looks kinda cool. What do you think? Head need to be changed. Head need to be changed for sure. But I think he looks cool. Kinda dope. Let's check with the body. Maybe the body 4 will be a little bit better looking. Tomb Prince Head 5. Let's check. He's looking weirdly because he has basic skeleton animations. Yeah, this is a thing that I cannot change, but this double sword animation is very cool. The swords in the animation are in the size of the Tomb King Lord swords. The clipping is pretty obvious. Oh, you meant that. Okay. I think it's you cannot avoid it, but it's looking cool. Yes, this is animation from Nehekaran Warriors. And it's really only dual sword animation. That's really dual sword animation here. Or I can use from Sartosa Free Company dual animation also, but it's I don't know if it's going to look good. Damn, son, he's looking cool. I like him. He's like ready. Let's check the Sartosa animation. Overall, I think his look is fine. Vampire Pirates of Sartosa. Sartosa Free Company. Look good at all. I'm going to check it. I'm going to check the Sartosa. They are moving too much. Okay, guys. So let's. This is a little vote. This animation or that animation that he have already. What do you think? You want that guy? It's looking dope as hell. Or with that animation? Yeah, the Nehekaran Warrior. He's like, maybe he's moving so much because he's eager to fight. What's with his head? I think his head is fine. I think why he's so tall. Don't remember. This is a setup. Oh, his setup is looking cool. And if he's going to be a proper fighter and melee also, then I'm up to the task. Don't look on the sizes. We'll be changing the sizes. Let's make a backup so we don't lose all the progress. Yeah, we can make him a Berserk Lord. That idea is that he will be very good at foot and he will be killing everything. Like a Nakai. The Nakai is getting a little some of the changes in the next update. He will be more like Kolek in terms one-man army. Let's drink some water because it's very hot in Poland right now. Much better. I'm eager to fight too. Yeah, I was really concerned about getting back to making Tomb Kings after all this time, but I really appreciate them. The quality of the models, as I said on the beginning, I think it's the best standalone faction that Creative Assembly made. They are not OP, they are not unbalanced, they are not overperforming or underperforming, they are just as they should. In terms of vanilla, of course. But right now we have so many crazy mechanics that they went on the back side of this chariot, sadly. Okay, let me go on my list. We have made Tutep on bow on foot setup, dual sword. We made Vakhav, so caster on horse. Raka is worse thing, so we can make it on the end. We have Alcazar, so charioteer, and Lachmizar, duelist on horse. Let's go with the Lachmizar. So he is duelist on horse. What weapons for Lachmizar? I think he can have a halberd or something like that. Lachmizar. Let's go and check the halberds. Necropolis knows have halberds. Tomb guards also have halberds. Sword attachment. And about his look, he can use a Tomb King head. We can combine some of them. I will need to check how they look, if we can combine some of the heads. The Necrotech, no, the Necrotechs are not looking good. Necrotech's head, I was thinking. And let's go with the first one. Which one Tutep is using? Tutep is using Prince Storms of 5, Lex 3, okay. Let's check it. So he will be like a Lord Hunter. He will be a very good duelist on a horse. Very fast and about dueling, and his campaign stuff will be personal skills and diplomacy, mostly. Yeah, they all start with their mounts and you cannot change those. They're like preset lords. Lachmizar. You cannot change mounts on them. Some of you will complain that why they don't have changeable mounts, but with full honesty, making mounts takes a lot of time, and I would like to focus on making them unique, like a real legendary lords, than making several mounts for them. Lachmizar. Why do you have a shield? I didn't give you a shield. Should he have a shield? Guy, I don't want you to have a shield. His head is ugly. Should he have a shield? We have a staff and swords. Give him dual shields, like in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Guys, do you want a shield for him? I don't think it needs. What about giving... I don't know if it will work. Giving him a whip. Let's give him a whip. Whip! Guys, whip! Beastman, 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 Beastman. There's a unit that uses it in SFO. It's in Beastman ROR. I changed it. Course with shields. Yeah, they have a whip. Let's check whip. Like a whip. Vakfa and Lachmisar. And instead of shield to have a whip. Whip. I don't know if it will fit the hand, but I hope it will. Shield attached to his feet. We had a flying bow man. 4 shields. Whip. Necrotech is using whip, but I don't think his animation fits here. We shall see. We need to change his body to be a little bit more Tomb Kingy. Let's call it. Vakfar was using body 5. Let's check body 4. Let's leave the legs that we had. Tomb King head is ugly as hell. Is this one, so let's change it. Shame that there are no more models variety, because most of the models variety that Tomb Kings have are in their constructs. This is the word that I was looking. La Mijar is getting a whip. Yeah. My face is my shield, brothers. Go. Tomb Kings. We'll be changing colors after this. When we end with the variants, we'll be changing colors for those guys. No, it doesn't fit. God damn it. Shame of the 7 sounds. Ech. Let's all whip. Let's all whip for it. Vakfar. Attachment point 5. Maybe the attachment point, if we change the attachment point, it should work. This is a sword attachment point. Okay. And by the way, Lachmijar, wanted to check if different halberd would be looking better for you. Queen Bess. This is not how can you do it. Hold the Queen Bess. By the way, we cannot make funny mods like Tyrion riding Alleria or something like that. It's not possible. Why no one's saying that the music stopped? And I forgot again. Lachmishar. Shit. It's not working. Okay, whip won't work on this guy. There's a scorpion here. This is very unhealthy if you sit there. Like, very unhealthy. Yeah, I agree that this looks a little bit weird. Maybe sword and staff. Just like that. And a halberd. Sword and halberd. Let's make it that way. I need to take this one. Lachmejar. Pach, pach, pach. We make the halberd instead of staff. And in attachment point. Setup had it? Setup had swords, yeah, setup had swords. So setup, sword, let's go sword 3. I don't know how it looks, so let's check it. Venice, how do I play what campaign? Warp fire trailer, give him a warp fire. I can give him Galmaras if you really want to. The scorpion is there to keep your back straight. I would like to have such a scorpion on my chair right now. Can you give him a 200 animation like Repan's? I can, but Repan's animation have a little bit problem because she's raising a sword and she get the light from the lady with this animation. Yeah, and the questing knight animation of 200 sadly doesn't have AoE attacks. Can you use halberd for both hands? Yeah, I can do it. I am reborn. Shit! What happened here? Sword is cool. Don't know where the halberd went. I fricked it up something. Damn it. It's a different animation. Okay, what if I do it in the shield attachment point? Will it work? Will it work or does not? Probably not. Not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Think about human animations that could fit him. That other legendary lords using or anything like that. Human, it has to be a human animation. Luen's animation have a fire sword, maybe. Nice! It just died. Yeah, that happens. Lachmizar, we want to make them you look cool. Yeah, yeah. Horse Lord. Don't have an animation for that. Let me think about it. Because I can give him animation of priest, but a priest probably doesn't have AoE attacks. I need to check those, but probably does not have it. I hope I'm not right here, but let's check it. And he will be looking too similar to Vakhav. Feral bone horses, horse kings, tomb horse. Cetra uses his halberd one-handed, one horse, doesn't he? This was already a 100 animation, a Cetra animation that I was checking, and it looks a little bit odd. Oh, I know who the animation we can use. The what's called Archlector. Archlector have an animation, but it would be double swords that way. Yeah, this is from the... See, but the Vakaf is not that similar. Let's go and check if this animation fits. So if Sartosans are getting killed properly. Oh shit. Really? 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 Aranessa. Always the same. Let's go and we'll see it. Like a couple of models are attacked or anything. With each swing. Let's hope it does. Yeah, I think it does. Okay, I think it can stay. What do you think, guys? P777 ask when this update will be released, and I say as always, plus one day after each question. When ready, of course. I do not know. I hope for the next month. Tomb Kings should be ready this month. It lags a lot. What's lagging? The stream is lagging, guys? Sorry. Say if it's lagging? What's lagging? The thing that's swinging, it was Harnessa with her pull dance. Let's check a lord that doesn't have any sort of animations, and we can use it, test it properly. Shamosko was testing a thing that was giving animation that doesn't have AoE and AoE. Could you tell me something about Norska? Can they get those powerful monsters just like the Dragon Prince? I'm not telling anything about Norska. We have very cool plans about the hand battles. And I cannot say anything. Patatai, 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 patatai. Let's get it faster. Oh! One zombie dead. Two. He's killing like two models at once. He meant to be a duelist. A very powerful duelist lord, so I think he will work properly. Oh, he's attacking more. Cool. Okay, he can stay, I think. He has some weird animations. Yeah, I think he can stay. What do you think, guys? Is he ready? Is he ready? Maybe his head only to be changed. Not a fan of his head. All Tombkins look a little bit similar, but we'll be changing colors for them soon. Okay, 2 to go only. We have only 2 to go. We have the one on the worst things. I don't remember the name. The one on the worst things is Rakas. Rakas. Cetra is getting a thing that will be allowing him to kill Kolek 1v1. Oh, sorry. Rakash. Rakash is on a worse thing, so he doesn't need a lot of look change, for me at least. Let's go with the Tomb Prince second. Perfecto. Yeah, I also agree that he was looking perfecto. I have an idea for the Rakash. I have a cool idea for the Rakash. I need an how it's called. It will be building, but we'll see what I meant. Rakash amethyst. Tak jest. I said in Polish, sorry. As always, if you cannot understand me or if I'm talking too fast, too slow, please say it. And I will try my best to be more clear. We need to add this animation. Cool. This will be cool. Stuff. I hope it will work, of course. It's a different thing that it can. I'll die while I'm doing it. Back. What was it? Let's go with legs 3 and setup to tap. Setup legs. I want setup legs. Cache legs. You'll see in a minute what I want to do. What kind of magic it is? But it can be random. A lich in a baby carrier. What's wrong with this music? Is this possible to give someone like Felix animation and give them a Nushapti sword as a two-hander? And you can give an Felix animation. How it's called, the Bretonia SFO heroes, Lost Sons. They have a Felix animation, but to give Ushapti sword, we will need to resize it because it's much bigger. Right now, Dumble, one of the Dumbles using Ushapti swords. I didn't took it. Let's go. Vakfur, Rakta, it was Rakas. I think you're not expecting what I just did. I just hope it will work. Yeah, it will work. Yeah. No, it is not working. Shit. I really hope it will work. I did a really cool thing here. I gave him the Karlberg Greatsword banner. There's still a way to fix it. There's a staff banner, attachment point, Karlberg Greatsword. Maybe it needs to be last. Please. Please. Just work. Empire. Karlberg. Torso, legs, cape. Weapon attachment points 1. Staff banner. Let's check if I did not mess up. Cash. No, it's good. I did not mess up. It won't be working. How do you donate? There's a donation link below the stream. At least should be. I hope there is. Give me a minute. Yeah, there is a donation button I'm giving you. This one. I hope it will work. I hope it will work. Guys, please let it work. Oh, we have over 200 people watching us. Like never before. Shame it does not work. He seems to have it, but the way I want it. Shame. Some things are not working for semi-officers. The thing I wanted to show you was a weapon. Was it the weapon? No, it wasn't a weapon. I wanted to give him a different thing. I wanted to give him, I didn't say what I wanted to give him. I wanted to give him this Karlberg banner. Holy. So he would be having this banner. One of the worst things. It would be cool, I know, but sadly it did not work. Sometimes such odd things are just not working and you cannot do anything with it. Shame. Shame. Rakash will be just having stuff probably then. Oh, sorry. I need to find an amethyst wizard right now. Empire Wizard of Amethyst. This one. Head body weapon. Amethyst? No, it... Amethyst. It's an amethyst one. Yeah, I'm sure it's amethyst. Plachmizar, Alcazar. Alcazar had... Okay. Rakash. Sword, let's be a sword one. And instead of sight, what can he have instead of sight? Vakar, blah 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 blah. And where was his stuff? Yeah, let's make a different stuff here. Just Rakash, I didn't like his head, with full honesty. He was in the head. Let's make it head 3 and we can make this one torso 4. Okay. That's a sexy banner. Yeah, I agree, that's a sexy banner. With the next update we'll have a lot of Empire banners. Like really a lot. Even for the cavalry. And if time allows Tomb Kings will also receive banner with the update. Sepulchral Majesty. Why do you don't have anything in this hand? Strange. This animation overall is a little bugged. So yeah, naturally we cannot use it. Naturally. Let's go with the sword and the shield. Then he's on a worse thing, so I don't think it's that important. Rakash. Man animation. Yeah, his animation, staff and sword. No. Sword and shield. Wait a moment. Maybe we should give him a halberd. Yeah. Oh no. The halberd and the shield will be on the chariot one. Just sword and the shield. That will be the best. Variants. Tomb Kings. Tomb King. Weapons. More generic. But the fact that he's on worse things from level 1 helps a lot to make him worth it. So weapon, he was using sword 1. Sword 1. And let's go with the shield number 3. Okay. Can you remove one animation from top? Amethyst 1. Begone. And it should be looking properly. Good. What's your favorite Tomb King's Lord, by the way? I think my favorite is Khalida and Cetra. I like the Cetra Lord the most. Khalida is also cool, but the Cetra is like, it's Cetra. It looks kind of silly that way. Like really silly. Doesn't look good. Especially with the shield here. Yeah, it really doesn't look good. The shield, and there's a lot of clipping also here. Very bad. Sword is okay, but... What about an animation for the Lich Priest? Maybe he wasn't a strong king at his time. Ketep. I like Ketep, but I love Arkan. I love Ketep. Ketep is cool. Never played him though. The sword does not make any sense. Why would you get one? His campaign was cockroaching, which is sad. Ketep is the worst. Hmm. Yeah, I think this one would be looking better. If you just had a halberd here, halberd or a spear, something like a staff, you know. And he's, let's say that he's one of the worst things because he's weak in terms of body. But that would be looking better. Yeah, I can. We can do it. We can do it. It will be better, I think. Let's make him as unique as possible, with the limitation that we have always. Modding is all about working with the limitations that we have. Rakash. Kings. Rakash. The small things like this are always taking the most time. So he will have not a staff, but we'll give him a halberd. Sorry. To tap. Those names are killing me. To tap what? No. Alcazar? No. Ramisar? Yeah. First time I know it. Just got this and number 3. He's just a weaker king. That's why he is on the worst things. Junkie dies. Would you carry a sword while you're on a sphinx? Why not carry a sword while you're on a sphinx? T-pose on the sphinx. I can make him T-pose on the sphinx. Style points. Guys, you wanna T-posing on a sphinx? If you want, we can do it. We can make him T-pose on the sphinx. Why not? Well, if he falls off the sphinx, he dies. What the fuck? Oh, animation is not fitting the rider. Okay, I know just what just happened. Sometimes there's a problem and the animation is not working on the rider, and okay, it explains a lot. Check something. There's something like a rider animation. I will need to fix it then. Modding shenanigans. Modding shenanigans. Yeah. He's doing the same thing, see? I wonder if Cetra animation works properly. Sometimes set animations are not working on mounts. Cetra. Where's Cetra? Cetra. Cetra should have a two-hander. Nehekaran warrior animation, but no sword, so he looks all cool. This is a good advice. Okay, this animation is working for 100%. So you're talking about this setup animation. No, he would be looking strange without swords. Like really strange. Really strange. tap. I'm just checking how they look. This one is looking the best. Really the best. This one is cool also. Not bad. As I've said, not bad. You may have a point here. Something with his legs has to be changed. Prince legs. Setup legs. Want him to be more armored looking. Small thing that will fix it. I don't think that this animation would work on him. Probably only Cetra animation is working. Let's find it. Let's just look what animation is working. Dwarf sword, skeletal dwarf sword. Yeah, maybe we'll just replace with shields. Rakas. It was Rakas. Yeah, it was Rakas. Too much effort, probably. Do you know how the Pharaohs have to whip and scepter? Yeah, I know, but we cannot fit it. We could just edit the models, but those are the small things that I think that are just not worth the effort. Give him a rifle. This is an ancient device of Tomb Kings, Nehekaran kings of the past. Nope, it's not working. Is it? This is a basic animation. It means that the animation is broke. So, Cetra animation or a sword and a shield. Let's make a Cetra animation. Cetra imperishable. Man animation. Cetra chariot. 200. Shame. A big shame, I think. Nothing we can do with it. Let's just give him a different weapon, maybe. This is how it is with moddings. Modding. Sometimes just cannot do anything. Even if you would like to. We just remove all the weapon attachments and give him stuff. Elite priest stuff. He's not a king that's fighting, he's a king that have others to fight for him. Give him a rifle. Should we give him a rifle? I can make a rifle, guys. I don't think it would be a good idea. Ba ba bam. Oh, shit. Music. My bad. Okay. Almost finished. Only thing we need to do is change colors. We change colors and we're done for today. Cut the fucking shit. By the gods. Someone explain me that. Okay, Rakas won't be done today. Something with a cultural animation. I'll need to transfer it then, probably. Happens. Something that I will need to fix. Orc, he can be just paralyzed. He can be like this paralytic king that is talking to himself. Yeah. You know what? That's kind of unique, really. If you would be looking like strange. Let's do it. This is the look of Rakash. He's strong with the force. Yeah, he can be just strong with the force. Looking weird. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I think it's a good idea. Okay, Alcazar. I wanted you to have halberd. Halberd and a shield. Yeah, that was idea for you. No, not Alcazar. The chariot guy. Alcazar, chariot. So he should have a tomb card animation. Look, and we are done. What do you think about making such streams when I'm modding and doing stuff? Do you like to have more like this? Or no, Veneris, please don't do this. If you would like to, we can do more streams like this. I quite enjoy it. Tum. Alcazar campaign. Alcazar. 3. Shield 1. Can we combine some heads? Maybe not. Just want to check what Tomb King body we already used. We used 4. We used 4 also. It should not be 4, it should be 3 at least. Four, 3, 5, second. So we can use second in Alcazar. Torso. Second, and Tomb Prince also second. About his head. Let me think about it. There was a fur coat. I have a crazy idea. Probably won't work, but let's check it. It was Empire. Wolf Knights. Shoulder. As I said, it probably won't work, but let's check it. Yeah, well, you have a good point that his disability make him look quite unique. Plus, you kinda have some company while modding. Yeah. I have a company, the best company. My fans are the best company. Yeah, I think we can do more of those. I would like to make normal gameplays also. We have a lot of people today. I'm really surprised. I was like thinking that maybe 20 person will be there. But a lot of you came to there and I'm really happy. Thank you very much. Alcazar, what's wrong with you? Let me think. Oh my, I know what's wrong with him. I know what's wrong with Alcazar. He's not using a proper model right now. We need to change. We need to change him because he's using a wrong officer. I'll call it a wrong officer. It will be. What a cutie. Thanks. If it was to me, if it's not mount setup as it doesn't have shield also. Alcazar. Yeah, this is the thing that had to be changed. It's an chariot officer king. Oh damn. We need to go to a different table. Can you make a skeleton on the front of the chariot look unique? Yeah, I can. Quite easy. Quite easy also. Engine. Let me check. It's a steed chariot. I can make it a steed hero. You'll see in a minute. Just change it to be more unique. This is a very good point also. It can be land units. Officers. And it should be here. Officer King. Yeah. Additional Chariot Riders King. Additional personalities groups. Oh my. Battle personality group. Oh shit. I know what I need to change here. I really hate doing such a thing. But okay. Battle personalities. And he should be here. Chariot Rider. Chariot Rider King. Yeah, Autonomous Rider variant. Is battle entity. He's a Chariot King 1. You see, some things are not that easy as you think. Mothers struggle every day. Don't forget to donate, because our struggle is real. No, but really guys, donations help a lot. Without them, I would not be here even, so... Okay. It will take a while. I need to make several tables. We'll finish... I will finish him tomorrow because it's quite late. Let's just go with the colors. Very fast color change. Setup. We wanted to change the color for setup. Variant colors. Pistols. Okay. I remember the thing that I should have done, and I did not. This other guard need to go away. Bam, bam, bam. Like this change will make a setup black as black things. Not black as Arkham the Black, but black. I need to stop talking. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Soldier. Okay. KSNT. 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 Those need to be removed. Beast Lord Warcore. KSNT. Just changing something real quick. Same with the shadow dancer. Okay. So setup should have different color right now. He should be fully black. Setup. Is he? Yeah, he is. So places where there was a way to fill the color, now he is darker. If you compare it to Two-Tep, for example. Let's look on our today's results, and we'll be finishing. This guy has to be changed still. But it will come. Oh, the horses, by the way. I changed the horses. They have a little clipping right now. It's not looking good. Shame. Again, a thing that I need to change. And Rakash. Our meddling Rakash that's not even able to have a sword. Yeah, it was a cool idea, I think. And Lachmijar. The one with the staff and the spear. Did I use the same head on the two different guys? I hope not. No, I did not. It's a similar head, but a little different. Stand up! No, it's just the same head. Shit. This head needs to be changed. Bum bum bum. This one's looking the best. Like the best. Two-Tep and Lachmijar, they need different heads, and it will be fine today. 6, 7, 8. Tomb King's character Lachmia Akazar. Lachmizar. Two-Tep. Two-Tep's head is 4, okay. And Lachmizar's head is also 4, so he should be 3, let's say. Do anyone use head number 3? Alcazar need to be changed overall, so a different thing. Prince head 3. Prince head 5. King 4. Prince head 2. Okay, guys. I think let's just check this head of Lachmizar. Oh, and it will be all for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was quite fun. And music just started the Nagash treachery. It have only 11,000 views. This is a thing that people really don't appreciate, that Creative Assembly made so many good soundtracks for each DLC, but only few of them are, like, you can hear them in game, really. Like Dark Elf music in official soundtrack is amazing. This game is amazing. You are breathtaking. Yeah, this one is looking cool. Like, very menacing. Late Priest. I like the setup the most, I think. Let's just check his animation. Melee. He's going to kick some asses. Karobor Garrick will kill him. Bad matchup. Oh, no animation. That's a problem. It's a big problem. Oh yeah, this is a huge problem for me. This is a problem that we need to solve in a different way, and it's using Arch Lector animation. Shame. Really shame, but there is no other way. As you saw, he doesn't have a proper AoE attacks. It's set up to all sorts. Culture to battle animations. This is how it's with modding. Not all things that we would like to are working. Can you make a scale? Oh, thank you for your hard work, Venus. The modding stream is awesome, as I can see, and appreciate how much effort is needed to give us this awesome mod. Oh, you didn't sell the things like making thousands of tables at once. Making variants is a fun part. This is a fun part of modding. But yeah, thank you, Git. I really appreciate when people like what I'm doing. His sword should be glowing right now with this animation. Yeah, they're glowing as hell. Something did not work. It's because of the attachment points. I'm gonna fix it. Archlector. Variants like cape weapons. It should be attachment point 5. Empire, no. Setup. Yeah, this one is attachment point 3. Just make it attachment point 5. And all should be working as intended. I wonder if I can give him an Akaya animation. Of course not, because it's a different skeleton, but imagine. It would be cool. Or having an Ushapti lord. It's semi-possible, but would be very wonky on the campaign map. Let's go. Setup. Ah, shit. It's still not working properly. Sati, what's wrong with you? Please. Could you just give him a faster attack rate to make up his lack of splash with the other animations? The minimum attack speed is about 2 seconds. He would need to be attacking much faster to make it working. So sadly, no. Weapon attachment points. Sometimes copying stuff work much better. Modding have its limitations. Please, please work this time. It's Archlector, yeah. Also, there is a way to make that he will have a hidden damage proc, but as we want this lord to be very good against chaff infantry, we cannot make him not working properly in any way. In that circumstances, at least. I wonder how many times I relaunched the game during this stream, and it's normal while modding. SSD helps a lot. Oh yeah, it's working right now. Yeah, so he will be more like that. Shame. With full honesty, but he's still looking cool. This is the sword one. I wonder if he's using the same one. No, he's not. I don't like the chest of setup. I know I'm whining like a little bitch, but I don't like his chest. And I need to finish this stream. Wife's gonna kill me. I have a gym tomorrow morning. Also want to be in shape for it. The prince torso. Go, 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 go. As you saw, some animations are just not working for some types of characters. Yeah, this one's looking better. And it's also screaming a lot. So fits. This one is cool. Like a silent hunter. This has to be fixed still. I need to make the personality for him. I'm semi happy with this one. This one is cool. Yeah, it's halberd, sword. Should be cool. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think we made a nice work with our look. Making skills is 10 times faster because you don't need to work on those little things on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, I'm pretty happy right now. Lamia. that will be all, I think. I'm just checking the variant colors because I saw something that I think may need a change. Bloodthirster, okay. Some of the SFU units. Black Orcs were fixed. Slanagors, Sanagors. Yeah, those also were all fixed. Yeah, cool. Cool. Who are going to be a new DC Lord in your opinion? Oh, this is a hard question. I don't know. And I'm not a person that likes to talk about things that are not released. So hard to say. Really hard to say. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for today's stream. I hope we will be streaming probably next week because my nephews are coming to me for a weekend, so won't have time. So next week we'll be streaming. Those lords will be finished for sure, and we'll be doing different things still with the Tomb Kings. Plan is to finish them this month and finish Norska next month, so everything will be ready for the next DLC or maybe even sooner. Raiders and Kings is a new SF4 Grimhammer II update that we are working on right now. If you want to know more, you can support us on a Patreon. We have a special Patreon Discord when there are updates every day with the screenshots, with the feedback, with the ideas, with the new mechanics and a lot of stuff. And very cool people. So if you like it, support us. Thanks for watching, everyone. And until next time, Benris out.